Well, huddly ho, and welcome to Hadrian's Forge. I'm Scott, but you know that already. This is going to be one of those different kind of episodes. Um, this is going to be me basically having a sit-down chat, talking about the channel. Remember, I want to know what you're thinking. Do you have any project ideas? Any questions you might have? Always feel free to leave me a message in the comments below. I do read them. Right now, I have time to read them all and respond. So leave me a message. I'll get back to you. Uh, so yeah, let's do that. First off, I'd like to have a talk about beginning in blacksmithing. When you're getting started, about projects. Um, when you're working a project, it is okay to say, "Hey, this I'm not gonna quit this project, but right now I need to take a step back and learn more or figure out how to do this one step and take a step back. Don't have a problem, it's okay. Uh, and if you do something and you fail, oh well, try it again. Figure out what think on it, work through it again. If you didn't try something different, now it's possible that what you want to do is not possible. I don't believe that, but it just takes figuring it out. Now, some things may take more, may not be, it may be, outside of your expertise. I'm not saying, or it might be outside my expertise, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means that we don't have the skill or brain set to deal with it, which is fine. We all have our own gifts. And I'd also like to take a moment to discuss my pet peeve, one of my biggest pet peeves, which has triggered my depression today in the last few days, which is why we're having a talk opposed to an actual video, which is half done sitting on my computer. Is that when somebody asks me a question and I give them the answer, they instantly discount me. Oh, you're wrong. Well, okay, then why did you ask? The other thing is then when they take and pass on that bad information to other people. It makes me feel so worthless. Um, and like I said, this channel is about me. So part of it is going to be sometimes me talking about me. Mostly it's blacksmithing, which is going to be the two primary episodes a week are going to be blacksmithing episodes. Um, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, so and it bothers me that just to be instantly discounted, and it feels like being taken for granted and tossed aside. And since I have abandonment issues already, it doesn't help. Like I said, it triggered a massive episode of depression today. Which yeah, it makes life fun, doesn't it? A good case of depression and with a good solid case of post-traumatic stress syndrome. Yay, let's go do this. So, yeah, this is my about me. So there will be times when I'm done moving on. I will maybe have a episode where I'm just talking about the forge, what I'm planning on doing this month, things I plan on doing inside the shop. For example, I'm going to build over on one section. I'm going to build a shelf for notebooks. Um, an organization thing. I have a drawer and drawer sets for the shelves for tooling, for holding tools, and what I call office stuff. I've also got on the other side of the shop, I've got a rack that I'm going to be making probably tomorrow, not tomorrow, uh, maybe for to hold all of my grinding belts. So and also the types of videos I'll be doing. Though some of them, and more likely than it's more of my journey. Some of the small projects, like the drawer handles and things that are just real quick. Um, kind of like skill tests, not skill tests, but you know, working on different skills, um, and putting things together. Some like the Honey Dipper Finial Mace project. Right now it is sitting at three episodes, 4 episodes. It's probably a 5 episode set by the time it's done. So that's in the works. Uh, and, and then all those, then of course, then there's all those in between. And then where do I draw the line at what's blacksmithing? Obviously, jigs and tools fall under the category, but how much of my working on the storage space is, you know? Obviously, anything I do on the truck doesn't, um, other than it's the home of the blacksmith. Ha ha ha. So, yeah, so it's going to be a wide range. And again, tell me what you think, what you want to see. Because I would love to walk down that path. Um, Take me in directions so I can push myself in different directions. Search for new skills. Um, you know, those things that they say are impossible. Well, maybe I'll do an episode of me taking a crack at one or two. You know, so it's all going to range, and there will be times when I do rants, so I just go off and talk about how life is evil, um, and how it's affecting me, and which then in turn is affecting my ability to produce good blacksmithing. Uh, and another thing that on the subject of what I'm working on the forge. Speaking of the notebook shelf, is all of my videos that have what I call sale products in them. I'll be taking out and making a lesson plan and giving them a part number, so if somebody, when I get to here shortly, uh, to a place where I can put up a website or be able to take orders, um, I'll just somebody wants something, I'll pull my notebook out, look up its part number, and have all the instructions. So, and I probably won't be recording that process because that's just boring, me sitting at a computer or writing in a notebook by hand, and no one wants to see that. I will be teaching here soon. That should be starting halfway through March, no later than the start of April. Um, and as we speak, I am currently unemployed. Uh, so there is that. And like I said, it's stressful. And so we'll get through it. Working through the process, and so that's where we are at the moment. I've got a lot of infrastructure, like I said, infrastructure work coming up. Um, New tools. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of things. And I know you all don't want any more of those coils, but there's gonna be 2 more, and then I'll be done with them. Uh, Basically taking, and one more will be the testing of the special coil to see if I can get super small stuff to heat up properly, and also a circular coil, um, and basically it'll tell me if I can make those kinds of things in that size, and if I can, whether that will solve my issue with the heating. Upcoming also obviously is the 5 episode Mace set. And obviously Project 035 is coming up, and we can't, they don't want us to know about it, so we'll talk about it later. And anyway, I think that pretty much wraps us up for right now. Thank you for watching, and remember, you want to know when that next episode is coming, so hit that subscribe and notify button. And I'll talk to you next episode. Remember, till then, you're wonderful people. Have a good one.